If you are watching this, you have the dreaded Samsung UB Blink. There's a Samsung. It does do the same thing on other models as well. And you also have the dreaded Samsung beep. There's the beep right there, the most annoying beep known to man. Okay, here we go. Troubleshooting tip number 1. Hopefully it'll be this one, because this is the easiest of them all. This is just recalibrating your system. You push the delay and the temp button at the same time. Hold it. You see a CB and let go. Now it should be recalibrating. Bada boom. Hopefully this solves it. If so, you got the easy way out. If not, watch step 2, 3, and 4. I do suggest you calibrate it first regardless, but there's an easy way to see if your suspension rods are bad. Push on the sides where the suspension rods would be. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you get a lot of play out of them, which I'm not really getting a lot of play out of these, like I said, they are new. I'm getting side to side motion, which is acceptable, but the up and down, I'm not getting any motion on. If you have to end up replacing the suspension rods, unplug your washing machine, and there are 3 screws I took out already. One goes right there, its partner same side over here, and then you have that screw which holds on this cover plate. Once you have all the screws in the back off, you can run a putty knife in there and pull up and out. These 2 black clips are the clips that you would hit the putty knife at, which would separate it from here. I'm still using one hand, forgive me. And then this hole, there's one on each side, that goes on there. Same thing, one on each side. So the easiest way to remove this is to, after you get the screws off the back, pull the back up and slide it forward, causing that hole to go over and forward on the guide. Here is a suspension rod. There are 4 of them, 1 in each corner. And let me zoom down there. It slips into that plastic bracket. On the bottom there is a spring. And that's why it's so greasy. When you replace these, very careful. This is very greasy. It's going to be hard with one hand, but let me see if I can at least pull the top out. These are new ones, so I'm not going to take it out all the way. There goes my camera, my flashlight. So you pull up. You see how it slips out? Slips out like that. And then you just pull the bottom out. You absolutely do not have to do this, but I opened up the back, number 1 to get my flashlight, but number 2 to kind of show you how these go in. There's the spring that acts as a dampener for the shaking. There is all that grease I was telling you about to be careful with. Lots of grease there. You can see how it slips out of that plastic slot. If you get to the point where you have to take off the agitator, you first need to take off this cap. And I just use a screwdriver. I'm sure someone else uses a different route, but you kind of feel around in here and there will be a spot, which I found it, that you can put your screwdriver in. Once you get your screwdriver in there, you pop it off. If you get to this point, it's worth going in there and cleaning it since you already have everything apart. If the other ways fixed it, don't have to worry about it, but you will get a lot of mildew underneath here. The next step is to take off this nut that was underneath the cap. That's a 10mm socket, and it is a 2-hand job. So see, if you spin it, it'll just keep on spinning. It's a 2-hand job, so I'm going to put down the camera. Use 2 paint can openers. I put one on this side and I put one over here, and with 2 hands I pull this piece up all at one time, which I've already got it out. I just wanted you to see the way that I do it, because it can be a little bit tight and it can be tricky. You might have to work it a little bit, but just pull it up. If resetting your machine didn't work, you're going to want to clean this nut off. Clean that nut off real good. It goes up inside here. As you can tell, I already cleaned that thing, cleaned the bottom off from all the mildew and mold. Here is the underside of the agitator. That's the nasty I was telling you to clean. Well, we got that off. Like I said, use the 2 paint can openers, and then you go to this nut. Some have a nut, I believe most of them do, and I use a pair of channel locks. You can use a pipe wrench, you can use whatever you got, vice grips. First, clean it off. Mine had a lot of filth around there. It took me quite a few paper towels of cleaning, and that was actually the thing that was wrong with mine. Calibrating it didn't help, putting the new suspension rods in didn't help, but cleaning this off, cleaning that nut off and tighten it just a little bit made all the difference for me. So hopefully that will be the repair for you. Here's another repair. You can stuff the pool noodles around the tub itself, and that, if it's not a very bad shake, is a hillbilly way to fix one of these. It could also make it worse, so be careful first time you do it. Listen and see what your washing machine does. If it sounds like it's about to fall through the floor, it's time to take those pool noodles back out. Put it all back together. Hopefully one of these 4 tips to troubleshoot repairing your Samsung washing machine helped. This is Dantastic doing stuff. I am Dantastic. This time I'm only making videos by myself. My kids are in school, trying to give glory to God and help you through this chaotic timeline of wonder and excitement that we call life. So if you like Rhodesian Ridgebacks, if you like DIY, which today was DIY, or if you simply need a laugh, I have videos for that too. This is your channel for you. So like and subscribe. Help me out. Hope this helped you out. Have a wonderful day.